Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I'm joined with...
Will, nice to see you guys.
Oh, yeah, we are super excited to be here. We just had an awesome MegaSota game night last night where Ian and John were able to give out a lot of great PGO points and some great prizes, but we got a lot on the line for you guys today. We're going to be coming at you live all day long on your Pilot TVs that have just been installed, Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, as well as YouTube Live and Twitch. Both of those have a channel name under MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, we just had Pilot TVs installed at these new locations. Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dar's Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambiance on Albion, Old 16, and Shenanigans Cheer and Chow.
That was quite funny. For a second, our closed captioner read Ambiance as Beyonce.
Ooh, so Beyonce on Albion, nice.
Beyonce on Albion. Super exciting stuff. But what's super exciting is the jackpots we have lined up for you guys today, because we have so many on this jackpot watch list for you guys. Starting off with that Vikings bingo that happens just 10 minutes after we get off air from Cup of Joe. You guys will be playing for a chance at $3,300 in a single dollar. 52 balls on the line for you guys, but that keeps growing and clicking up as you guys play. There's 10 games during that hour span, and it's a ton of fun.
Yeah, we also have those jackpot 125-cent cards with a major going on at $7,347 and 53 balls or less. Wow.
Yeah, it's looking great. You might as well hit it in 53 balls, because then you'll be taking home that minor of $176 as well. But that's at a 46 ball count for you guys. So even if you don't hit it in 53, I think you'll be taking home that prize in the first or second game alone.
What do you mean, 64?
What did I say?
46.
Yeah, 64 balls for you guys, $146 on the line for that minor. Come out for those 25-cent card jackpot hunter. You need to be there.
Yeah, there's also the jackpot hunter $1 cards. That minor going out at $410 and 64 balls or less. Wow.
Yeah, we have them primed and ready all day long. And speaking of, we have Skull Bingo that's coming on tonight, and that coverall is at $39,600 right now with that 50-ball coverall. You guys definitely need to be playing that one as well.
Wow, that's like a car.
Yeah.
Get a Camry with that.
Yeah, you can get a really nice car with that.
Yeah, we had some jackpot winners yesterday. We had Mindy May over at Lincoln Depot taking home $963.75.
Yeah,
wow.
But we also had DJ O'Sucks over at Eagle St. Cloud taking $966 on that jackpot yesterday.
Wow. Looks
Yeah.
like we had some jackpot hunter $1 card winners.
Oh, I love this. Now we're going to be showcasing how many we give out during our happy hour show, since those jackpots are under $600, so we can't count them as a big jackpot, but we gave out a ton of money. We had Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot splitting with Kimmy over at Niswa Legion, $628.
Wow. We also had Jason at Main Street Bar Hopkins winning $356. Wow.
Yeah, and they actually spelled Jason Jayson. That's actually like the first time I've seen it spelled that way.
I have never seen it spelled that way either.
Yeah, that's very cool. But we also had Spencer over at Dawn's Corner Bar winning $471 yesterday during that happy hour. That's right, we were giving out 3 jackpots in that happy hour show alone, so definitely come out from 4 to 6.
Wow. Looks like we have a new E-Tab that's out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fun.
If you guys haven't seen, you definitely need to check it out.
Yeah, we got the Roaring 20s. You can time travel into 1920, use standard decks with smaller prizes, or you can blast on over to 2020 and play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of winning those larger prizes.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. We've got different graphics and different music for each of the eras, and we have special bonus rounds where you guys can take huge prizes as well, so definitely check that out. But we're going to be checking into St. Cloud to see what the weather's looking like today, and Ian guessed my prediction, and since the theme has been bitterly cold the past couple weeks, I was like, it's going to be negative. Like, I don't even know. But it turns out you guys are going to be having a warmer day comparatively to the way it has been the last week. It's going to be a high of only 26, but that's still in the positive, so we're going to take that as a plus. And it's going to be partly sunny throughout the morning and afternoon. So you guys should be experiencing a little bit of sun, a little bit of cold, and a little bit of breeze, because it's looking like that gust of wind is going to be going from 15 to maybe even 25 miles an hour.
And at least later on in the night, it might cool down a little bit. It's going to be around 16 degrees. Still cloudy with a few flurries or snow showers possible.
All right.
Low 16 degrees, winds west at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So at least the wind goes down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what they say, it's the wind that makes it feel cold.
It is. It really is. When that wind is whipping around, I can feel it on my face specifically because that's really what's out in the cold during when I'm outside. But man, it really makes a difference between if you're feeling it at 15 or if you're feeling like a -8.
Yeah, sometimes that wind brings out some tears.
Oh, immediately the eyes start watering.
And then they get like frozen right here, basically.
Oh, yeah, winter. Winter in the Midwest. But we were talking about that Vikings bingo earlier, and you guys should definitely be coming out because in just 10 minutes after we get off air from 12 to 1, we're going to be running 10 games of Vikings bingo, 25-cent cards like always, $3,300 on the line for that.
Yeah, and with those playing Vikings bingo, you can get those points to get into the Twiking zone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the Twiking zone, we're going to go over the players. Let's see. In 10th place previously, 9th, we have Daggle 11 over at Polar Lounge at 28,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park at 32,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 6th, we have Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Plain at 32,000 points. Ooh, he's tied with Loser Dave.
Yeah. No, there has been a couple things shaken up. Like we had a tie forming between Puba and Yo-Yo, two big players during our lunchtime, and they are both tied with 32,000.
Oh, well, it looks like we might have a four-way tie then, unless the points didn't get updated from 9th place.
Oh, Loser Dave, that might be a three-way tie. I'll have to double check before we go into the Twiking zone during that Vikings bingo. So we'll double check and make sure these standings are completely correct for you guys when we go over them next time. But our top three have seen some shakeups as well, as Sinbad is stolen second place from Steve, pushing him back to third. That is a big move. Now Sinbad sitting with 41,000 points.
Wow, and then first place, keeping their first place spot, we have Scrub Eye from VFW Plain at 53,000 points. What a solid lead.
Oh yeah, definitely a really solid lead. But on the location side of things have been shaken up all over the place as well, as we had our 10th place location jumping up into 8th. Titan Sports Saloon now sitting with 37,000 points, tied up with Main Street Pub in Kimball.
Wow. And then just doing a little bit better than them, we have VFW Plain at 38,000 points. Yeah, being able to stay just outside of that little shakeup right there.
Yeah, no, things are really neck and neck right now, especially with the players and the locations. Everyone seems to be just about 1,000 points separating them, really, in these little increments of players and stuff. And so it's going to be really interesting each day coming in and seeing how much things really shake up and which locations get a lot of play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we still have our top 5 pretty solidified right now. We have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato in that 5th place spot, Corky's Bar South Haven in 4th, American Legion Fridley in 3rd, our place on 3rd, still holding 2nd place, and VFW Spring Lake Park just absolutely killing it up in their points in that 1st place spot, now sitting with 138,000.
Wow, like over double what 2nd place has.
Yeah. They've been holding on to that like over double distance like for a week and a half now, which has been absolutely crazy. But if you guys can hear what we're listening to right now, we're listening to a little bit of Triple Easy Money. It's a super fun e-tab that you guys can play. It looks like there's a cop that's ready to bust you, but you're winning all your money legally, so you have nothing to worry about. You definitely want to check it out. It's got fun graphics, fun music, and a lot of great prizes on the line.
Yeah, and if you don't want to check that one out, we do have over 50 different charitable e-tab games. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Oh yeah, definitely check them out. Our e-tabs give out jackpots every single day. It's super, super fun. But another one that gives out jackpots every day is our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card edition from 1 to 4. We got a mega of 25K on the line, 43 balls or less, a major of $7,347 with 53 balls or less. That is definitely one to watch for today. But we also have that minor already starting the day out at $176 at a 64 ball count for you guys.
Yeah, and just at the end of Jackpot Hunter, we start going into some Lucky 4 bingo at 4. You can get that $55,430. Wow.
Yeah, I am ready for that to go out. But we've doubled your chances, so after the 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you'll be getting another chance at that Lucky 4. But during those games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, you guys are going to be earning some cash as well. We got a mega of 100K at 43 balls, a major of $7,035 at 49 balls or less, as well as that minor already at $410 at 64 balls for you guys. That's going to be going out in probably the first or second game alone.
Yeah, play some Jackpot Hunter, and maybe you can hop into our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh, yeah.
Which have also seen a lot of shakeups, a lot of ties in the past couple weeks.
Oh, yes. You really don't know what to expect, especially because we had that crazy 6-way tie in 10th just yesterday. All of them booted out of our top 10 by players getting points and kicking them out, like Bull coming out of nowhere, tying it up with 2A Girl, now solidly in 10th, both of them, with 12,000 points.
Yeah, and just in front of them in 9th place, who was previously in 10th, we have Brother Nat at CWS Bar and Grill at 15,000 points.
Yeah, I actually think it was Brother Nat's fault that all of those other players got kicked out.
Yeah, I think he made the
was
jump
tied
and
with
then they
them.
were
Out. Yep. But we also had players like Keith getting up those points, and Tanker and Matt all staying pretty solidified in their positions. But we did have Elsa, the bingo queen, breaking out of that tie with Godness, now with 21,000 points, 2,000 points ahead of her previous tie.
Yeah, just ahead of her, though, we have Not Lucky keeping their 3rd place spot at 36,000 points.
Yeah, we also have Bull still in 2nd, and Kev absolutely killing it in 1st, now with 48,000 points.
And on the location side of things, we started off with a 2-way tie in 9th place with Country Line to St. Paul and Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, both at 23,000 points. Wow.
Yeah, and we had a tie also forming in 7th between Titan Sports Saloon and Shijang Boom Lounge, both now with 26,000 points.
Wow. And then just in 6th place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids at 28,000 points, just barely above Shijang Boom Lounge and Titan Sports Saloon.
Yeah, but we also had another tie forming up between Duff's Tavern on Main and no, actually, I take that back. Our tie was officially broken up. We had a crazy 3-way tie between the Deer Stand, Concordia Lanes, and Duff's Tavern on Main. Concordia Lanes was able to stay in that 4th place spot, but Deer Stand moved up to 3rd, pushing Duff's Tavern back to 5th.
Wow. And then let's see, the only one, and then only 2 people were able to skate out of that.
Yeah, but we officially have a Corner Bar Goodhue in the 100,000 point club. That is absolutely crazy since the 2nd place location has 43,000.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's
absolutely
ridiculous.
Insane. 2 of our biggest players are playing there right now, so it makes a lot of sense. But you guys definitely need to be checking out all of our bingo and our Jackpot Hunter to get a chance into these standings. But like I said, you'll be getting that second chance of that Lucky 4 bingo because we're just trying to give out this $55,000 jackpot to you guys.
Oh yeah, and then also after that, we have some Skull Bingo $1 cards from 6 to 10 p.m. Cover all $39,600 at 50 balls or less. That large frame prize going at $22,884 and 43 balls or less, and that line prize going at $508 in 10 balls or less.
Wow, that is looking primed and ready to go out as well. We have Skull Bingo, but tonight it's going to be interrupted because right in the middle of it at 7 o'clock, we jump right into our Wild Wednesday tonight. It's going to be super fun. It's going until 9 o'clock for you guys. It's going to be Ian and I trying to give out a ton of prizes, a ton of PGL points, and this Jackpot Jungle coverall that ends out the night at $8,800 if you hit it in 52 balls or less. But we just finished up our MegaSota game night yesterday, and that Jackpot Jungle coverall did not go out either.
Oh wow, so that's jumping up. It's still at $21,344 still hasn't gone out.
That happens every single Tuesday at 6:40, so make sure you guys are coming out for MegaSota game night and tonight for some Wild Wednesday. You're going to get another hour after for that extra hour of Skull Bingo tonight again. So you guys definitely will have a chance at those prizes in Skull Bingo, but the real prize is if you guys are coming out and playing for Wild Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, please sign up on PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to inside information, including a monthly newsletter that really has lots of great information in it. PGL.world, sign up today.
Yeah, no, those are the only ways that you guys are going to be earning those PGL points is if you sign up at PGL.world. We've had players not sign up, accumulate those points, not even know it, and then at the end of the standings, or end of the season, they signed up, and all of their points got added to their account, and they skyrocketed into our standings.
Oh, so they still like keep track, but, and then when you create the account,
you can only get into the PGL standings and compete for PGL points if you sign up at PGL.world. So make sure you guys are signing up today and being prepped and ready for tonight. Like a couple of these newcomers, like Papa Bears, Elf, Fro, P-Trucks1, Slacker, Moist, KRS at JSN 111, Lisa S, Big Pimpin', Mule 23, Blow It All, as well as Bergie 52.
Wow, Wow. Yeah, hopefully they get a little bit of luck coming in. I haven't seen quite any of them on the standings quite yet.
You're about to.
Oh, really? That is very exciting. Oh, look, I can see it already.
Oh, yeah.
So, in those PGL standings, in 10th place, previously in 3rd. Wow. Yeah. We have RCD from Pebble Creek Golf Course at 227,895 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we got Big Pimpin' from Incline Station Bowling Center at 236,445 points.
Yeah, no, things have been shaking up all over the place in these standings. We had our 8th place player jump all the way up to 3rd. Nixon over at the VFW Roseville, just behind Keith now, who jumped from 4th up to 2nd place.
Yeah.
Kicking back, Wet Sand at a 5th, and Kick Your Arizona back to 4th.
Wow, that is crazy. And then Bam Bam still holding their spot.
Yeah, Bam Bam just killing it right now.
349,000 points. Wow.
Yeah, and something super exciting has officially happened on the location side of things. We have hit the 1 million point marker with our #1 location, but it's not VFW Austin, as you would be surprised.
No, it is very surprising who it was. Previously in 2nd, now in 1st, we have Neeson's Gaylord at 1,112,570 points.
Yeah, but VFW Austin isn't even in 2nd anymore. And the American Legion Cleveland jumped up from 5th into 2nd, pushing VFW Austin back, but those aren't even the craziest shakeups that have happened.
No, not even close. Previously unranked, now in 5th place, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake at 863,865 points. Wow.
Yeah, things have been crazy. We had our 10th place location jumping up to 8th. 4th place went all the way back to 7th.
Wow.
So guys, definitely make sure you guys are coming out for Vikings Bingo, where we're going to be going over all of the shakeups and all of the entirety of all of the chaos that happened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and while you're at it, go check out our Facebook page. Give us a like and follow. Search Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and more.
Oh yeah, our Facebook page is the hub of all of our information. So especially if you're new to Pilot, that is a great place to be. Especially if you're watching our Cup of Joe shows, they get posted on there for all your hot tidbits for the day. But they also have a link tree on there that is super, super useful. It has everything you could possibly need, as well as all of our other social medias that you can interact with, all of the locations around Minnesota where you guys can play Pilot games, and all of the different resources you can use to contact us, as well as signing up at pgl.world. It's directly there, as well as a link to download our Player Connect app. So anything you could possibly need, it's right there for you. So check out our Facebook page, and you can also post your player pictures there, which we love to see.
Oh yeah. And then you can also check out the bar locations, so you can maybe help your favorite bar move up or down.
Oh yeah.
Up in the PGL standings.
Yeah, you can also check out the locations where you guys can support our charity of the week. And so we want to showcase VFW Post 1216 Austin. Our mission is to honor the dead by helping the living through veteran service, community service, national security, and a strong national defense. They are huge. They do a lot of great work, and we love all of our VFWs. So if you guys want to show some support, you guys can go over to VFW Austin, formerly first in PGL, now in 3rd.
Yeah, now in 3rd. Still a great location, though.
Oh, yeah, a great location. A big-time location. I'm surprised. I just don't think their players that they normally have out were out last night.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but we're going to run through this bingo schedule one last time for you guys, just so you have 100% certainty of what's to expect throughout the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right after this, we have 10 minutes before we jump right into Vikings Bingo. $3,300 on the line, and we're going to be playing from 12 to 1 for you guys.
Yeah, and then from 1 to 4, we have the 25-cent cards of Jackpot Hunter. Mega going out at 25,000 points, 43 balls or less. That major going out at $7,347 and 53 balls or less. And that minor going out at $176 and 64 balls or less.
I know, I can't even pick one that I want to watch for, because I think that major as well as that minor should be going out today. So guys,
I think that major's going.
Yeah, I want it to. It's looking great. So come out for Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card. But right at 4 p.m., we got that Lucky 4 bingo that's $55K on the line for you guys, and it'll take you right into this 23 games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. We got that major of $7,000, 49 balls or less, and that major starting out the day already at $410, 64 balls or less. And you definitely want to be there for that second chance at Lucky 4 bingo as well at 6.
Yeah, and then it gets caught off today, but usually we also have Skull Bingo, $1 cards from 6 to 10. The coverall is at $39,600, 50 balls or less. That large frame prize going at $22,884 and 43 balls or less. And that line prize going out at $508 in 10 balls or less. So that one's looking really good.
Oh yes, but tonight it's going to be interrupted from 7 to 9 for that Wild Wednesday. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be Ian and I coming at you. You guys are definitely going to want to be there. Sign up at pgl.world to make sure you guys are earning points for this crazy night that's about to ensue. And stick around because at the end we got a jackpot jungle coverall of $8,800 on the line that you guys definitely need to be there for.
All right, that'll be really fun.
But stick around. We're going to be jumping into some Vikings bingo very soon. So guys, remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins. $5,000 is Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In second place, it's RCD at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. And our number one PGL player right now is Bam Bam over at the Stewartville Legion Post with 247,000 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
oh yeah.
Making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. 5th place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in 4th place, we got LJ's in Meltona. 3rd place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number 1 location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the 3rd week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGL points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
up, you guys. And if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie.
Ooh.
It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then the number 1 player heading into the 3rd week of Season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off in 9th, it's the Deer Stand over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000. 6th place right now is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 20,000. 5th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 22,000. 4th place, jumping from unranked, it's Jank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 24,000. 3rd place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 28,000. 2nd place right now is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 40,000. And then our number 1 location right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 65,000.
Oh yeah, well, 4 to 6. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Don't miss out on it. Huge jackpots going out all the time. There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and we do this all for one specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot Games, play one of the E-Tabs, you guys are giving a little bit of money to a charity that helps out your community. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was Merrick Inc.
Oh yeah, and they do some amazing work, and they've proudly provided life enrichment activities and meaningful work to adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the northeastern Twin Cities since 1964. They are wayfinders connecting clients to businesses and our local communities.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is some top pilot locations support this charity, like Roddy's Bar in Oakdale and Bleachers in Maplewood, so definitely go out and play there. And like we always say, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we are getting enrolled into a little bit of Vikings bingo action. We are still in the Cup of Joe studio, so we'll fly right on over. We always forget to switch on over to the good old Viking studio. Whoa! Now I have left feet for right feet and right feet for left feet, and should have had that happen on National Opposite Day, but I guess it's going to be happening on this lovely Wednesday.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of wow, Earth earthquake happening here in the studio.
I didn't know we had plates that
I know,
went this
and I
high.
know. Like when I was walking through the mothership today,
Yeah.
and I went and I saw the pilot, and I looked at it, and I saw a glass that was empty next to him. His ears were a bit red, and so
Yeah.
that may be what's
That might
happening.
be the problem.
That-
Yeah, we're not.
we may not be flying in safe airs right now.
Yeah, no. I also went to click the little button to call someone over, and it just like went through all the way. The button just like went through.
Oh, it
So-
just went through. Okay, well, we'll figure out what happens. It may mean that we're giving out great jackpots today because the money might just fall through the ship. But we got $3,323 available on this coverall jackpot. We do have a $3 line prize and a $3 large M as well. All of you guys are trying to earn some Twiking Zone points, but we are broadcasting live on the Pilot TV Player Connect at pilotgames.com/PilotTV YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those sites.
Oh yeah, and we actually just had some Pilot TVs that were installed at these new locations: Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambience on Albion, Old 16, and Shenanigans Cheer and Chow. And we have a winner, Pig from American Legion Fridley, taking home that $3 line prize. Good job, Pig.
Yeah, good job, Pig. Now we're getting into this large M. See if we can get this one out nice and early so we can run up for this $3,000 prize. Every time I see Pig now, I mean, it was partly that you snorted, and half of the fact that you snorted while I had just like a clear image of Nicolas Cage in my head.
Oh, no.
It made me giggle as well, just because a Pig. Now that there's a new movie with the truffle pig,
Yeah.
that's literally called Pig. It's starring the greatest actor of our generation, Nicolas Cage. And so every time I see that name, I'm always like, oh, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
But we give out jackpots all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And we were trying to give out this $3,000 jackpot, but we gave out two yesterday. One of them going out to Mindy May over at the Lincoln Depot, $963. And we also had DJO Sucks over at Eagles St. Cloud, taking home $966, making our week total 9 jackpots for the rolling week.
Oh wow, that is crazy. Now DJO, do you think that might be someone's like full initials?
That might be. That would be my guess, is that there was
Yeah.
some player playing at that time where they were playing that DJO was getting some wins
Yeah.
during that one, and then then whoever was playing under this name changed their name, and they were like, I'm sick of this, and I'm gonna put it under DJO Sucks. Well, they were able to win a jackpot under that name.
Yeah. Ooh, and we have a winner, Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, and loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Kev over at Green Lantern Lake. JJ, and
Elsa.
also Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale.
Okay, so Sinbob, Loser Dave, Kev, JJJJ, and we also got Elsa, all splitting that large M. We have clicked over on that coverall prize to a $5 Musco coverall. Steve, Yo-Yo, both one ball away. We'll see who can take it home right here.
Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale taking home that $5 coverall. Good job.
Oh yeah, all to herself. I mean, Elsa was able to split with that large M of a bunch of different players, then
yeah.
said, I don't want to split the next prize. Take home that coverall all to yourself. Good job, Elsa, one of our top players.
Oh, yeah.
But that split that happened on the large M had a lot of top-tier players competing for the top of our Twiking zone.
Yeah.
Before we talk about that, let's talk about the jackpots that went out in our Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, because they weren't large enough to be able to make our large jackpot list, but they were big enough to be able to give out a good chunk of cash and win one of those minors.
Oh yeah, good amount of cash. We had Yags 370 at Riverboat Depot and Kimmy at Niswa Legion winning $628. They each split that.
Yeah,
job.
good little split there on that prize. We also had Jason over at Main Street Bar in Hopkins taking home $356. Jason. Good. Now I just want to break out in the song, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, and then next we have Spencer at Don's Corner Bar winning $471. Wow.
I don't know how to feel about that statement. You thanking me for not singing. I like to
sorry.
think that
I know you have a wonderful voice.
I have pipes of gold, and I don't know why you'd even make that kind of statement that it's not beautiful. Like you don't leave your body every single time and transcend into like a.
And see, you are like gold. You're beautiful but fragile. So it's
Yes, a little bit. I'm just a little fragile, okay? We do have some brand new E-Type games that just hit your iPad soon, and that's Roaring 20s. Time travel into 1920 and use standard decks with smaller prizes, or blast on over to 2020 and play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of large prizes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and I believe a little bit before we released the game, we showed a little clip of it on Facebook.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we did. Yeah, we always put those things on all of our social medias, but Facebook definitely gets all that information first.
Oh, yeah. And so if you want to check out our Facebook page, go give us a like and follow. Search up Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressive player pictures, and more. You can click the website link on Facebook to see our link tree, and it links to bar locations, other social medias, and more.
Yeah, good job to everyone keeping it up to date on that Facebook page. And if you already like and follow, good job. If you haven't, get over there and give it a like and follow because you'll be able to know so much more of that information. We do have live bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock. And so lots of jackpots on the line, a lot of really good jackpots that are available during this broadcast right here. Do you have any that you're keeping your eye out on?
Oh, for yeah, I'm really keeping an eye out on that. Let's see, where is it the the jackpot $101 cards with the 7,000 that's going out at 53 balls.
Oh, you're talking about the 25-cent edition.
Yeah, 25-cent edition. Yeah, that's $7 grand that's going out at 53 balls.
And
then you could take the minor too. So at that point you're getting what, like
how much is that minor?
That minor is $176. So you're really coming away with it with like a little bit closer, $7,500.
I mean, would be a really, really nice prize. That minor, I mean, you can win it all by yourself to that 64 balls or less. So you definitely want to be there for that because it's really, really, really nice stuff. But we do have another jackpot that I'm watching out for, and that is the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, as there is a 64 ball or less jackpot available in that one as well.
Ooh, wow, we got Kev from Green Lantern of Noke Lake taking home that $3 line prize. Good job, Kev.
Yeah, really, really nice stuff as we get enrolled into this next game of, not getting enrolled into this next game, I'm getting distracted, as we get after this large M. And the jackpot that I'm going to highlight for today is a $410 minor jackpot in the $1 edition, because you can win it in 64 balls or less.
Yeah, that's an easy win.
Easy win. We were able to grow it tremendously during our MegaSota game night. We were really trying to give it out.
Yeah.
Missed it by 2 balls, just
Really?
getting it at 62 balls instead of at right on 60, which is what we needed it at.
Yeah.
It grew a bunch during that time, making it so it's 64 balls or less. And so definitely come out from that 4 to 6 because that should be going out in the first or second game.
Yeah, you can see, and me or John will get to give it to you too, which would be great.
Yeah, and it's a good warm-up for our Wild Wednesday, which is
yeah.
coming to you guys tonight. It's one of our 2 PGL nights. It comes 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and we have a bunch of PGL action capped off with a Jackpot Jungle coverall that's sitting at $8,801 that you can win in 52 balls or less. And that Jackpot Jungle in Wild Wednesday is actually the 25-cent card, so you can get some really nice bang for your buck.
Ooh, we have Steve from Our Place on 3rd and Faribault taking home that $3 large M. Good job, Steve.
Yeah.
Splitting that $3.
No split on that $3.
He said only Steve.
We do have a $3,300 jackpot still available. We have 2 balls still to go before it clicks over. Have to go out right here, right now. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening. We're moving on to a $5 must-go coverall prize. But we just had a PGL night last night.
Yeah, we had MegaSota game night at 6:40 every Tuesday night. Coverall $54. $21,344 that you can get in that last game of Jackpot Hunter.
Jackpot
Not
Jungle.
Jackpot
Yes, I
Jungle,
knew.
I mixed
I,
that up,
I
yeah.
say it that way all the time too, just because it starts with jackpot.
Yeah, and then I started saying the J, and I was like, but it's too late.
And we say Jackpot Hunter so often because that's
Yeah.
what we play every single day from that 4 to 6 time. We do have a coverall winner though.
Yeah, we have Elsa from Titan Sports Zone in Oakdale taking home that $5 must-go prize. Good job, Elsa.
Oh yeah, and let's hop into some national days as you guys get enrolled into this game number 3 of Vikings Bingo. The first one being National Green Juice, Jay.
Interesting.
The holidays may be over, but the New Year celebrations and commitments to our resolutions continue with National Green Juice Day. On January 26th every year, the celebration encourages people to stick to their healthy and wellness resolutions by drinking a green juice.
Oh, wow.
I'm a fan of all those kinds of juices and stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
love it
I'm a huge smoothie guy,
Yeah.
and so like that I feel like is just a better version of green juice a lot of the time. Where green juice, you only get the good stuff. Smoothies, you add in a little bit of the bad, which just makes it taste better.
It's just a little bit of a little bit of different. But I will say, I almost really like just like the healthy like fruit smoothies the most. I feel like they almost like are better.
Oh yes, the fruity smoothies definitely. Green juice has a lot more of those
like
vegetables
antioxidants and
and
everything
you'll
like
get
that,
a lot of those other things. There's stuff that's like hot that's supposed to like clear your sinuses in those juices that I randomly
gosh.
get, and it's really interesting because it feels like you're like drinking something that's like spicy or something something like that, but it doesn't necessarily taste spicy. And then you'll like find yourself like I had a congested nose last winter and had one of those drinks. When the next by the end of that day, I didn't have a runny nose and didn't have it for another like 2 weeks before I got like another runny nose for some different reason.
Maybe I should start trying green juice instead of a green tea for that.
Yeah, there's
Interesting.
there's a lot of really good remedies to that. We have a really nice place right in downtown where we live, where you could definitely go find a really nice green juice. I could tell you about it after the podcast.
I actually know where that's at.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
super good stuff. Jordy absolutely loves it, swears by it, and I think if she was on air, she'd say we don't go enough. But we
I
got
see her
1
with
minute.
that cup all the time.
Yeah, 1 minute to get enrolled into this next game. We do have another national day.
Ooh, this one's a really fun one. Unless you're allergic, National Peanut Brittle Day. National Peanut Brittle Day on January 26th, recognized as a hard, flat candy confection enjoyed worldwide. The candy's buttery, nutty texture makes for a delicious treat and can be made at home.
Wow. Peanut brittle, it's tasty. Definitely not my favorite to eat.
No, I like peanut brittle a lot in moderation, but I might have some weak teeth or jaw or something. But that stuff, that stuff mess with me.
It definitely you got a little bit more of that crunchy, and I mean.
Now hold on, microwave peanut brittle. That might be something to look into sometime. Interesting, but. Jordy is coming and telling us brownie brittle. Have you heard of brownie brittle?
Yes, I've heard of brownie brittle. Super good.
What's brownie brittle?
It's super tasty. I did look up before I will look up about brownie brittle so you can see that. It was actually the credits for finding peanut brittle is credits to the South.
Okay.
Her name was the South. A woman attempting to make taffy invented peanut brittle by accident in 1890 when she used baking soda in place of cream of tartar. Is that how you say it? Tartar? When she discovered her mistake,
We have Alice from Tight Sports Saloon in Oakdale taking home that $5 fine prize. Good job.
Yeah, good job, Elsa. And she decided to try and salvage her efforts after realizing, what has happened, by adding peanuts and created a crunchy, sweet, and salty treat.
Wow, that sounds good.
And Jordy's bringing up a little bit of brownie brittle. Absolutely crazy stuff.
I'm sorry, people, but if you guys ever look up brownie brittle, and please do, that stuff actually looks like something that may cause me to lose a resolution or two.
Definitely. On this National Green Juice Day, have a green juice. Don't look up brownie brittle because we're trying to be a little healthier. Peanut brittle is a little bit of a healthier snack too as well.
It literally comes in a bag at a store. Check out brownie brittle. Have you had almond brittle? I've had that, and it's really good. I'm a big fan of like almonds in place of peanuts and things. Like almond butter.
Oh, almond.
So good on like almond butter on toast.
Yeah, outside from the single ingredient, peanut brittle is painfully unhealthy. It contains sugar, corn syrup, and butter, all in which unhealthy for your body in different ways. I didn't know if it was low in calories, and so that would help it out.
No, peanut brittle is basically just melted sugar with some peanuts in it.
Yeah,
which are probably salted, by the way, so that's also not great for cholesterol either.
Yeah, so maybe not if you're trying to keep up with some health things, but if you want to have some fun with your taste buds, head over and celebrate National Peanut Brittle Day.
Oh yeah. We also have National Spouses Day.
Yeah, this is always a good day
On
to
January
celebrate.
26th, each year celebrates the bond between two people and sets aside time for couples to show each other gratitude.
Now we do have a large M. It's Sue's.
Fiffer.
Yeah, over at Sue's penalty box, in Evelyn taking home that large M of $5. Good job, Sue's, as we are now trying to get out this coverall of $7. We'll see if they can take this one home, as we got a bunch of players one ball away, and there it is.
Ooh, Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that $7 Musco prize. Good job, Loser Dave.
Oh yeah, and I think
Winner Dave.
Winner Dave. I tell you what's hilarious on Loser Dave, which he's a big winner, always doing the opposite of what his name is. I didn't see him at all on opposite day getting wins.
Okay, Loser Dave. You know what?
He just was like, okay, I'm not gonna. Wait, but what if it is?
That's why he didn't come in.
Because he wins on. He wins oppositely.
He should have played as Winner Dave. In that way, he actually would have gone with his name.
And then he would have won games because he's going the opposite of what he normally does, which is not go opposite, and because that would be the opposite of him. We're thinking too much about opposite.
Yeah, I know. Good thing I have this headset on so no one can see the smoke coming out of my ears.
We do have another national day, as it's Library Shelfie Day. The fourth Wednesday in January offers a unique opportunity for book lovers on Library Shelfie Day. Some collectors of books tend to arrange their collection so their spines can be admired pleasantly. Others have a system of organization that results in an alternative art form. However, our books are organized on the shelf. They are meant to be photographed and shared on social media on this day.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Have you ever had a bookshelf with like a bunch of books on it, like for your own?
I did, yeah, for a long time actually.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, like a lot of the books, like I don't know, I stopped buying books a lot. And
Yes.
then, like I'm not gonna lie, you can really just kind of. I'm a big like technology guy. I'm like, if you can go on your phone and read it too, and that works, instead of having to like
Go and purchase a hard copy of it.
go purchase a hard copy that like like takes up space.
Yes.
But I will say, I do eventually want to have like a little like home library.
Oh,
dealio.
for sure.
That'd be
I feel like
great.
that's everyone's dream. Coolest place I ever, one of the coolest houses I ever went to while I was in high school was this house where it was end of the year track. We were having a team dinner,
Yeah.
and so everyone came to meet the day before the track meet after school. We all went to this one person's house, and they had this sweet library. The entire library was in like a glass enclosure.
Wow.
And so it wasn't just like it was like a greenhouse style, but it was full. Instead of plants, it was a bunch of books, and then it had like a ladder that went up to another area that had a huge sitting area that had a bunch of books surrounding it. And so it was a multi-level like greenhouse library that they had there. That was one of the prettiest setups I've ever seen
That's
for a
crazy.
book collection.
The most I have seen is that that one mansion that's over by where I used to live.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a really cool library.
Oh,
Nothing quite
really?
that crazy, but they just have like a really nice one. Where it's
Are you
got,
talking
like,
about the brick one with all the vines that run up it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That mansion. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I think like the only one we have in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, I don't. There are other mansions that I know of, but none in downtown near you.
Yeah. So yeah, they had a really cool library where like you had to like it was upstairs and they had like a whole like setup with like the.
Oh, that's
it looked
so
like this
cool.
like the stereotypical library with like everything's like nice stained oak. And,
Oh,
like, and
see
all
that
these-
that
there's,
is
like the red chair with, like the oak.
yeah,
accent on
that
it.
you just
Yeah.
are expecting to walk in with someone with a nice robe on, reading a book with a cat on their lap with like their like nice thin framed glasses.
Yeah, they got like
that they just kind of like tilt down when you come in, and they're like, "Hello."
Yeah, yeah, they got the monocle, and then they got like over to their side they got.
They're
like,
slightly evil looking.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got Davey from Bakery Lounge, and Loser Dave our VFW Spring Lake splitting that $4 line prize. Good job.
Yeah, now we're working on this $4 large M, but it is amazing how people will organize their libraries in the incredible ways that you can display those libraries.
Oh yeah, I always liked the ones where it's like the color of the spine all match.
Oh, you like that way of doing it?
Almost like color coordinated. I always thought it looked cool.
I think it looks cool as well. But I'm definitely like I want it alphabetical or
Alphabetical. Oh,
like
man, that might take
alphabetical
me a
with no it wouldn't. It would be alphabetical in series.
minute. Ooh.
So like
By genre. That might be a good way to do it.
that'd
That'd be cool, like an actual library.
See, because like what I would do because
I think
in my
Joey wants the whole like the little stair. That's like the stairs that are on the wheels. You like
Yes.
slide them across. Sorry.
that would be awesome. That would be really cool if you could have like the that ladder that could slide across. Actually, my cousins had one of those in their house that they had collected because they actually had their bookshelf was in like this top row of
Yeah.
their house, and so it like was over like their TV and stuff like that, and so it like ran across like the front top area of their
Yeah.
house, and so they just had a ladder that could like roll around that top little part, and
Yeah.
you could climb up and go and get any book you wanted. But as a kid, it was absolutely awesome for hide and seek. Being
I
able
bet.
to get up in those bookshelves and being able to like, because it wasn't just like, it was like there was like a shelf that was there that you could get into, and it would
Yeah.
fit a small sized child, even if you were hiding behind books.
Ooh, we have Jilly Bean 3 and Davy and Sue's FIFR taking home that was it a $5 large M?
$4
large
large
M.
M. We do have a $7 coverall going out to Denken over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. Good job winning all those prizes in this game. Number 4 of the broadcast. We are now getting enrolled into game number 5.
Oh yeah.
She said going by the Dewey Decimal System. That's what she. See, I wouldn't do that. I would go by like, because I wouldn't really care about the genres, because I would have a. I wouldn't have enough of a book collection at like the way I'm thinking of it is I'm thinking of one bookshelf, because I don't even have enough books to fill up like one little cabinet of books. I'm like one bookshelf. If I was filling it out, it would just be filled out with like in alphabetical order by the series that it is.
Okay.
So like if it was
Not even
Harry
like in
Potter.
like chronological order for series. It'd be alphabetical.
No. It would be the series itself.
Okay.
Like Harry Potter would just be H.
Oh, okay.
And then it would run in chronological order from the first Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But they would only be referred to as H books.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so that's where I would do it. But there's probably a million different ways to organize a shelf. But there's only one way in the libraries, and that's the Dewey Decimal System. And that's what we know and love.
Yeah, but however you organize your bookshelf, take a picture of it for Library Shelfie Day. Yeah.
Yeah, we our twins did have a big thing happen when Tony, Olivia, and Jim Cat are inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame this July. They'll do so alongside another former twin. Who didn't reach his full potential until after he left Minnesota, and that is what he's known for as being a Red Sox great, and that's David Ortiz, who was voted into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, so first ballot Hall of Famer. The only person to be voted in this year by Baseball Writers Association of America members. Ortiz received a vote on 77.9% of ballots and will be inducted into Copperson's Town, New York on July 24th, and 6 others, Kat, Olivia included, that were elected via the Golden Days and Early Days Committee.
Wow.
Yeah, so good to see David Ortiz getting into the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's his first chance at doing it, but he's created such a legendary, such a legendary career. And I remember when a few years ago when he was retiring, and then every single like stadium as he went by all gave him like standing ovations and everything like that. And just a big player that had a huge impact on the game.
Because like honestly, he was a menace.
Oh, that dude could hit the absolute everything out of the ball.
Oh yeah, it's like honestly, I was surprised I didn't see more like seams come off almost.
Yeah, that dude had a bat on him. But if you want to play with our Minnesota Twins, play Twins Win on your Pilot iPads right now. It's a lot of fun. You can pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round and win giant prizes.
Yeah.
But we are playing Vikings bingo right now, which gives you points towards the Twiking zone. And let's see where those players are sitting at heading into today.
Yeah, in 10th place previously in 9th, we have Dag11 at Polar Lounge at 28,000 points. In 7th place, tied with Broadway, we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park at 32,000 points. And they're also tied with Pooba from Brian's Bar and Grill. In 6th place, previously in 8th, we have Yo-Yo from Halfway's Bar at 33,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, we have Brizo from Atomic Star Tavern at 35,000 points. In 4th place, previously in 5th, we have Elsa from Titan Sports Food at 37,000 points.
We do have a line prize. It's Jilly Bean 3 over at Adagio's New Brighton, taking home that $5 line prize.
Yeah, good job, Jilly Bean. In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, we have Steve from our place on 3rd and at 40,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 3rd, we have Sinbad from Corky Bar South Haven at 41,000 points. And in 1st place, keeping their 1st place spot, we have Scrub Live from VFW Blaine at 53,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those players earning those points really, really quickly. But we'll see that race between Steve and Sinbad, who only have a 1,000 points separating each other.
Yeah.
And we've seen Sinbad get wins today. And we'll see how that can affect the standings. But
Yeah.
in 10th place, we got Broadway Pizza and Blaine in the location side of these standings with 34,000 points. With 37,000 points, we have a two-way tie between Main Street Pub and Kimball. Moving up from a 10th place into this 8th place tie, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with both with 37,000 points. With 38,000 points, in 7th place, we got VFW Blaine. 6th place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 44,000 points. 5th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 45,000 points. With 57,000 points in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 3rd place, American Legion Fridley with 65,000 points. With 76,000 points. In 2nd place, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault, which we've been seeing getting a lot of wins today.
Yeah, we have a winner, Katrina from the Rusty Duck 2 in Dawson, taking home that $5 large M. Good job, Katrina.
Yeah, and then that number 1 location is VFW Spring Lake Park with 138,000 points. And definitely have earned a lot of points over there at VFW Spring Lake Parks, getting a lot of wins. But we give out a lot of wins, thousands of wins actually, in our E-tabs all the time. Before we talk about those E-tabs, we do have a winner though.
Yeah, Sinbad again over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home that $8 Musco prize. Good job, Sinbad.
Yeah, and now we're getting rolled into a game number 6 of the broadcast. But I was talking about E-tabs, and our E-tab spotlight of this broadcast is Triple Easy Money.
Oh, yeah.
Head over to the bank. Feel like you're about to rob it. I don't know what the actual theme is. I would like to test this game because it seems very, very interesting. But it seems like you're making a bank robbery, and you can win some big cash doing so. And so definitely check out Triple Easy Money. One of my favorite sounds on here.
Yeah, very fun sound.
Yes, but we do have 50 different charitable E-tab games. Play anytime. Win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also some bonus and free play rounds there as well.
Yeah. Also, you can check out our PGL way to earn PGL points. You just become a member of our league at pgl.world. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has really great information in it. And you can also get a little bit of extra luck by getting onto our new PGL member spotlight.
Exactly, because the more we talk about you, the more you get luck. And to get those that member spotlight, we got Papa Bears, Elf, Fro, P, Truax 1, Slacker, Moise, Chris Jason 111, Lisa S, Big Pimpin, Mule 23, Blow It All, as well as Bergie 52, all getting signed up at PGL.world, now able to earn some PGL points.
Yeah, and you can get onto our PGL standings.
Yeah, those PGL standings, they have been tight-knit, and we had some huge, absolutely massive shakeups happen last night during that MegaSota game night.
Yeah, and starting off with those massive shakeups, previously in 3rd, now in 10th place.
Wow.
We have RCD over at Pebble Creek Golf Course at 227,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we have Big Pimpin' coming from Incline Station Bowling Center at 236,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 10th, we have Big Dog at Rustic Saloon at 237,000 points. In 7th place, we have Sarah Honey from VFW Austin at 251,000 points. In 6th place, still keeping their 6th place standing, we have Brizo from Underground Bar and Grill at 256,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 2nd, they also got pushed back. We have Wet Sand from Duffy's Bar and Grill at 256,000 points. Barely ahead of Brizo, actually. Wow.
Yeah, super close race, but between Brizo and Wet Santa. Yeah, only what is that? A 200 and something point gap between those two players?
Yeah, 265 point gap, and that's it.
Wow, that is we'll see who can come out tonight because we do have Wild Wednesday tonight, so those players definitely are going to be competing for it again.
Yeah, in 4th place, previously in 5th, we have Kick Your Arizona at Beach Club Bar and Grill. 263,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 8th, making a large jump forward, we have Nixon from VFW Roseville at 264,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 4th, we have Keith from Billy's Roxford at 277,000 points.
Yeah, good job to those players really dominating so far in this PGL season. Do you have a player that you're watching out for?
I don't know. It looks like Big Pimpin' coming in from unranked. I think he's going to climb.
Okay, that could be the case, but I mean, the person I feel like you gotta watch out for is one of John's favorites, and that's Nixon.
Yeah, I was going to say
Moving from
Nixon.
8th all the way to 3rd place, VFW Roseville. Now only just a little bit behind, a very doable gap between them and the number 2 player, Keith. Could easily see Nixon in 2nd place by the end of tonight.
Yeah, we have Bill from our place on 3rd and Fairbell taking home that $6 line prize. Good job, Bill.
Yeah, but let's talk about the location side of these standings.
Oh, yeah.
In 10th place, we got Cabin Bar Nicolette with 670,000 points. With 674,000 points in 9th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. 8th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 805,000 points. With 812,000 points in 7th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 6th place, we got VFW Northfield with 849,000 points. Now, one of our biggest risers of these standings, moving from not ranked all the way to 5th place. It's the 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Bigley with 863,000 points. With 927,000 points in 4th place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker getting bumped back 1 spot. And even crazier, we have the number 1 location, VFW Austin, getting bumped back from 1st place all the way to 3rd place with 941,000 points. Both those last 2 locations really closing in on that 100,000 point club, but a location that's even closer to that 100,000 point club is the number 2 location, and that's moving from 5th place all the way to 2nd place. We got American Legion Cleveland with 980,000 points. And then that number 1 location.
Wow.
You predicted it yesterday, didn't you, with John?
Yeah.
You said that this was going to happen, and it did. Neeson's Gaylord taking over that 1st place spot, moving from 2nd to 1st place with now 1,112,000 points.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, already in the 1 million point club. Do you think that we are going to
everyone
have
behind him isn't even in the 100,000 point club? That is ridiculous.
No, all the other locations are in the.
Sorry.
They're actually.
'Cause you just said
It's
that
actually.
about it.
It's actually a pretty close race right now for them getting into it. The big person is Bam Bam. The gap between them and Keith, which they are closing in on a 100,000 point lead right now on Keith, and so we'll see if they can continue to separate. But do you think that we will have 4 locations in the 1 million point club when we come in tomorrow?
I think so. Yeah.
That's
I think we could see it.
Hey, we talked about this player just a second ago as he's 6th place in our PGL standings, and that's Brizo over the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, taking home that coverall prize of $9. And I don't know if we talked about Denkin.
We did. Denkin was
Okay.
new.
Yeah, good win right there to all those winners. He got a win in the last game, and coming back in this game number. Was it game number 6 that we just played?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting enrolled into game number 7. Keep on getting enrolled in press and play as we talk about the location. We talked about the location side of the standings, and now we got to talk about the Wild, because our Wild have been a lot of fun to watch so far this season, and have definitely gotten onto a really good track.
Oh, yeah. The Wild has struck a fresh balance this season. Goals are coming from everywhere in the lineup, and every man vibe that begins in the locker room and carries out onto the ice. Connor Duar got his first career goal and added an assist when Nico Sturm scored 22 seconds later, helping the Wild match their franchise record for goals in an 8-2 victory against the Montreal Canadiens in Monday night.
That's a really nice win right
Yeah,
there.
They tied their franchise record for goals. So
Hey, and that's a young crew that they got doing that.
Yeah, including someone who just got their career first goal. So honestly, good for the Wild.
Yeah, really, really nice stuff. Jared Spurgeon, Marcus Foligno, Matt Zuccarello, Matt Broldy, Jody Ben, and Kevin Fiala also scored as the Minnesota dominated NHL's worst, Montreal, to ease Cam Talbot's return to the net. But it's not going to be as easy as we head into our next game, and that is going to be a game against the Rangers, which the Rangers have had a really nice season, sitting at 28, 11, and 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're going to be doing that at 7 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah. If you want to give a little bit more luck to the Wild, Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. Check out Let's Go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota bar and give them a little bit of luck.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't do it for the Rangers game.
Yeah, love Let's Go Wild. Always one of my favorite ones. But we have a little fishing report to head into, and this is the same one as yesterday, as there was no updates to it. But we're going to head over to the Lake of the Woods, Rainy River, by Outdoors Weekly on January 23rd. Young anglers have been reeling in some nice fish. The best bite continues to go deep, 30 to 32 feet this week. Plain hook or dead stick tipped with a minnow or minnow head. Gold, glow, orange, and pink have been good tackle colors for jigging rods. 3/8 ounce jigs spooned with some flash and noise to them have been working well, tipped with a minnow. Afternoons have been the better bite lately. They did have mild temps over the weekend, but starting as of this Monday, it looks like the temperatures are dipping back down again. And so if the bite stops a little bit, you may just have to take a little break and then come back as the temperatures get consistent again, and that bite should get consistent once again. The cold temps will make fishing in March very, very ideal, and should be able to catch some really nice stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll be able to take some pictures of some of your good catches. Just like hopefully you guys can take pictures of your jackpots and stuff. Anytime, just a reminder that anytime you guys are playing Pilot Games, share those pictures with us. We love to get pictures and see your guys' faces. If you win a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let us see your happy face holding up the jackpot message. You can also send us pictures of you playing with your friends or even just your favorite bartender. You can share your pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com. Or you can just put them on any of our social medias with the hashtag Pilot Games, and they can end up on our little scroller.
Oh, yeah, we love our enrolling screen. We are working on a $7 line prize, a $7 large gem, and a $3,494 coverall prize. But we got a line prize winner.
Yeah, making quick work. We got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar in Richmond taking home that $7 line prize. Good job, Yo-Yo.
Oh, yeah, but now we're working on that $7 large M, and we got a little bit of Vikings news to go over, as the Vikings are now in the process of hiring Browns executive Kwesi Adofo-Mensah as the new general manager. We were having a little bit of a who are we going to hire between Adofo-Mensah and Ryan Poles, who Ryan Poles ended up getting hired by the Chicago Bears. We are now trying to finalize getting Adofo-Mensah signed and on our squad, and he should bring in a lot of things, a little bit of a deeper dive. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, he's 40 and has an analytical background, which begins with his career on Wall Street, as he was a commodities broker, a trader, and a portfolio manager after graduating from Princeton with a degree in economics and a master's degree in economics from Stanford. And so, genius level guy. I mean, you're talking about the smartest guy in the room in pretty much every room he walks into.
Yeah,
and then still, he got text from when we were in our search from Darren Walson sent to our Vikings regarding Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. He said, a brilliant, well-rounded leader with a great sense of humor and fantastic people skills. You don't find that with genius people normally.
No, not people skills.
I mean, great people skills.
Ooh,
He's a
we got Davey from Bakery Lounge Austin taking home that $7 large M. Good job, Davey.
Yeah, he then continued to talk about how he's a natural collaborator and will build a culture of.
Swannies from our place on 3rd and Faribault taking home that $10 must-go prize. Good job, Swannies.
Yeah, good job to both those winners. And Yo-Yo taking home the win in this game number 7. Now we're getting rolled into game number 8 as that jackpot continues to grow. But now I can actually say the whole thing. Yeah, they said he's a natural collaborator that will build a culture and inclusivity and bring out the best in every perspective in terms of decision making. And the organization will be in great hands if he is the hire. And that's from Dan Wolfson, the owner of the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
And so
he was like, yeah, if you hire this dude, like, he's gonna be like one of the best decisions you make, basically, is what they
yeah,
said.
yeah, that's what he was saying. I mean, he is said to be very heavy in analytics, and his background would definitely suggest that, being in Wall Street, being a commodities broker, being a very numbers guy, it sounds like. From managing the salary cap to using a data-driven approach to find talent, definitely could see a lot of those things. Prior to his position with the Browns, though, Adolfo was manager and director of football research and development for the 49ers from 2013 to 2019. Obviously, they built a really nice roster that was even able to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And still a majority of those players that made that Super Bowl a few years ago are still on the team, helping this team compete for a championship right now.
Yeah.
And Adolfo Mensa had a huge part in bringing all those players in.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't look into him all that much, but I really should have done that.
Yeah, he's a super interesting guy, and yeah, this just talks about how he's the finalist. Like,
Yeah, I saw you updating it last night, and I was reading into it a little bit, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. We just I think it's gonna be a really nice hire for us. But it could bring in what I'm hearing from everywhere is that it could bring in a whole new age of GMs. Like, that the Vikings are trying something that nobody else has tried.
Yeah, I haven't
and that's
really seen someone who isn't like a complete football background become a GM.
Yeah, and
So
now
someone with like an analytical background.
yeah, and
that might be.
yeah, a little Minnesota Moneyball.
Yeah, that's what you said when he said
Uh-huh.
he was in the analytics. I was like, oh, great. Now we got Moneyball.
Yeah, good old Minnesota Moneyball. And so that sounds good. So I guess I'll go with it. And, I mean, he seems like the kind of guy that will fit well with the roster that we're going to be able to build. He'll bring in a lot of talent. He was able to structure he was able to be a part of the structuring of that Browns team, which had a bunch of talent on it.
They do.
And so being able to put all that talent onto one singular roster, that takes a little bit of talent. He was obviously one of those guys head leading the charge, helping them figure that kind of stuff out. And so to have that guy part of the Vikings roster should help us a lot, being able to accumulate even more talent than what we already have.
Yeah, and if you want to give the Vikings a little bit of luck, especially with this new hire they're going for, we have teamed up with Minnesota Vikings for an E-Tab game. Vikings victory. Pick out a letter in the skull bonus to win big prizes.
Yeah, definitely play Vikings victory, but also play Jackpot Hunter, our live bingo game, which you're going to be back for with John, trying to give out a great jackpot. That minor is starting off at 64 balls or less, over $400 to take home. So make sure you guys are here right at 4 o'clock for some Jackpot Hunter. But you could also help your standings out, as there's a bunch of ties, a bunch of close races happening in these standings.
Oh, yeah. On the player side of things, we're starting off with a two-way tie between 10th place, previously unranked. We have Bull over at Corner Bar Goodhue at 12,000 points, tied with 2A Girl at Jimmy J's Bar. In 9th place, previously in 10th, pushed back by those two. We have Brother Nat at CWS Bar and Grill at 15,000 points. And we have a winner, Juicy from VFW Columbia Park and Steve from VFW Spring Lake. Juicy from VFW Columbia and Steve from VFW Spring Lake Park, splitting that $6 line prize. Good job, you guys.
Yeah, now we're working on a large M, as well as that $3,500 jackpot.
Yeah. And then, previously in 10th, now in 9th, we have Brother Nat from CSW Bar and Grill at 15,000 points. In 8th place, we have Keith from Billy's Roxford at 16,000 points. In 6th place, keeping their 6th place spot, we have Tanker at Shady's Rail Side at 18,000 points, tied with Matt from JK Boom Lounge. In 5th place, previously in 4th, we have Godness from Mainline Bar and Grill at 19,000 points. In 4th place, we have Elsa splitting away from that tie with Godness from Titan Sports Saloon, being able to pull ahead at 21,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Not Lucky from Corner Bar Goodhue at 36,000 points. Barely ahead of them, we got Bobo from Corner Bar Goodhue at 44,000 points. And just a little bit ahead of Bobo, we have Kev from the Deer Stand at 48,000 points.
Ooh, yeah, good job, Kev. We saw Kev getting wins today, but he's going to need some more wins in the Jackpot Hunter standings if they want to maintain that first place spot as Bobo continues to creep up on Kev. But let's see if we can give out this large M really soon, as we'll need a little bit of a run-up for this coverall jackpot. Palm Girl and Scrub Eye both one ball away. As I'm about to hop into these locations, standings 9th place, we got a two-way tie. Country Lounge in St. Paul and Mainline Bar and Grill in Martinsville, both with 23,000 points.
And we have Scrub Eye from VFW Blaine taking home that $6 large M. Good job, Scrub Eye.
Yeah, now we're working on a $9 coverall prize. In 7th place, we have another two-way tie, both with 26,000 points. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow. 6th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 28,000 points. With 29,000 points in 4th place, we got a two-way tie. Actually, in 5th place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion with 29,000 points. With 30,000 points in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. We do have a winner in this game, though. It's Bryzo over at the Atomic Star Tavern, taking home that coverall jackpot. Good job, Bryzo.
Yeah, good job, Bryzo.
Yeah, now we're getting rolled into game number 9, the final of the last two games. So make sure you guys keep on getting rolled. Press and play as that jackpot continues to grow. But I got some more locations to go over. In 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes, New Ulm, 30,000 points. With 32,000 points in 3rd place, we got the location that Kev likes to play at. It's the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 43,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. And then that number 1 location with 102,000 points. Just has a giant lead on everyone else. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. And it looks like we got some really fun celebrity birthdays
Yeah,
today.
we have it all over the place.
I actually just saw 3 names in a row, all of which I'm familiar with. Well, actually 4, and I'm 5. Wow. Okay, never mind.
You may know the whole list today.
I do know the whole list today. Today's a good day.
Yeah.
I actually, Born in 1891, we have Frank Costello, Italian-American gangster, the Prime Minister of the Underworld.
The Prime Minister of the Underworld. Gabagool. Frank Costello. Yeah, I mean, is famous for being a bad guy. So,
Yeah.
Is iconic. Probably lots of documentaries made about him and everything like that. Happy birthday or not happy birthday. I don't know what to do with these kinds of people. Frank Costello. Next celebrity birthday, born in 1925. We got Paul Newman, American actor. He's also in Hombre, Hustler, HUD. He was also an auto racer and team owner. For Newman and Haas Racing, and is a charity food company founder in Newman's Own.
Wow. He's actually in one of my favorite movies that my mom used to show me all the time as a kid. Have you seen oh no, why am I forgetting what it's called? It's a prison movie. It's not Butch Cassidy. Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. No, I have not seen Cool Hand Luke.
That's he eats 100 soft-boiled eggs.
Really?
Yeah, and there's like this whole thing of like getting put in the box where they send him out into this basically it's like this outhouse essentially.
Okay.
And it's like completely dark except for the little slits in the wood. And they just send you there when you're bad.
Okay.
It's like old prison movie. They just send you there for like days with like just water.
That seems like I don't know how to feel about that movie. The one that I know him from is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
That one's also very good.
That's iconic. I do know him from who did he voice in Cars? Doc Hudson.
Yeah, he voiced Doc. Yeah.
Okay, I was pretty sure he was, but I mean, a very, very iconic from my childhood. Being any voice in the Cars series is iconic from my childhood.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1955, rock and roll legend Eddie Van Halen, Dutch American rock guitarist, He was obviously from Van Halen. You Really Got Me, Jump,
So many
Anima, so many good songs. Honestly, one of the greatest musicians of all time with one of the coolest guitars of all time.
Oh, and definitely has one of the best like names.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen just sounds like it goes crazy.
And like I feel like everyone has seen his like very like popular guitar. He's got that white one with all the cool like red stripes on him.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah,
the
that
red
one right
one
there.
with all the white stripes on it?
Yeah, the red one with all the whites. Yeah, my bad. Mix up.
Yeah, easy mix up, but it's iconic guitar that he had.
Yeah. Ooh, we have Burrs from Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park taking home that $8 line prize. Good job.
I didn't know he named his son Wolfgang.
Yeah, he did.
Well, happy birthday, Eddie Van Halen. Next celebrity birthday, another iconic voice actress from my childhood, and born in 1958. It's Ellen DeGeneres, American comedian. Part of Ellen, the iconic show, but probably for me and for a lot of people my age, she is Dory.
She's Dory.
And that's who she is. And I mean, did a great job voicing Dory. And so happy birthday, Ellen DeGeneres. Next person is one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Yeah, you can't even just say just greatest athlete. Born in 1961, Wayne Gretzky, Canadian Ice Hockey Hall of Fame. Canadian Ice Hockey Hall of Fame center. He's won the Stanley Cup in 1984, 85, 87, 88, and let's see, 1981 to 1987, 90, 1998, 91, and 94. He played for the Edmonton.
That was when he was a scoring champ.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing that.
Yeah, see, you skipped the line. Yeah, trophies from 84, 85, 87, and 88.
And then he got the Hart Memorial Trophy, the MVP from 1980 to 1987. And then in 1989, he got the Art Ross Trophy.
No, 89, he also got the MVP trophy.
MVP trophy. And then the Art Ross Trophy, which is scoring champion, he got in 1981 through 1987. 1990, 1991, and 1994. He played for the Edmonton Oilers and the LA Kings.
We do have an $8 large M going out to Bitcoin over at Arlington Haas. I don't think that's how our money works here, so you may be disappointed, but you can always, move it over to Bitcoin, I guess. We got to cover.
Yeah, we got Billy Bob from Riverboat Depot and Sartell taking home that $12 Musco prize. Good job, Billy Bob.
Wayne Gretzky is statistically, I don't know if there's ever going to be a hockey player that statistically will ever match up with Wayne Gretzky.
I think we only have a couple people that are tied with him for Stanley Cups, and there might only be one more person that has more Stanley Cups than him. There is someone who has 5 Stanley Cups. I know that.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I just know his point record is absolutely ridiculous. Like what he was able to score between.
He might be one of the highest scorers in NHL history.
When you talk about, he is the highest scoring goals.
Yeah.
But when you talk about goals and assists, he was here it is. Wayne Gretzky career NHL goal record of 894 was once believed to be an unbeatable feat, but the great one appearance to know that his mark is soon to fall is oh, really? They're saying that he may be able to get caught. But I don't know if that's it. I don't think it'll ever happen. I think Wayne Gretzky's got that one. 894 goals scored in his career. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, there's only one person. It's
wow.
And they spelled his name wrong a couple times on the Stanley Cups.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's very, very funny. It's Ted Kennedy, but they spelled it Guy.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Yeah, I guess, no, there's Ted Kennedy and Guy Lafleur.
Okay, so there's 2 different guys that have won it. But let's talk about other legendary statistics, as we had a really, really good player that's been showing out really, really nice, Anthony Edwards, who dominated with a 40-point showing, including 14 points in the fourth
Wow.
quarter. And the Minnesota Timberwolves rallied to beat the Portland Trailblazers 109-107. A really, really nice win on Tuesday night. Karl Anthony Towns had a really nice game of 17 points and 17 rebounds. Just filling the stat sheet up like he does. Who then the Wolves have now improved to 24-23 to surpass their total wins of last season, where they only won 23 games the entirety of last season.
Wow.
Able to now be 24-23. Definitely a better outlook for this one. Edwards didn't just have 40 points. He also had 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks, as well as 5 3-pointers made in his 4th career 40-point game. Now, the only player to score more 40-point games before their 21st birthday is LeBron James.
Wow.
LeBron James had 8, and now Anthony Edwards is tied with Luka Doncic. It's Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards. I forget who else it is. Gosh, I'm blanking. I just saw the statistic this morning, but
I am 21 years old, and I couldn't.
Yeah, absolutely
I couldn't
ridiculous.
score 40 points in like a season, and not even in NFL. Like even like, I bet I could go into high school basketball right now and still not score 40 points in a whole
In the
season.
entirety season, you could be a starter. They could start you for no reason, and you still wouldn't be able to get those points. Like the ultimate green light, and you're like.
Well, I do also shoot my basketballs like this, so that might.
Hey, in backyard, you were strapped up, okay?
Yeah.
In the Ruggles backyard hoop that we had, you were basically Larry Bird out there. But I had a quote from Chris Finch from that game. He said he has that mentality that he believes that he can win any battle, any game, any matchup. We've seen it a few times, these type of performances this season. Not only did he have 40, but he when we needed it most, he also was making big shots. And I mean, just proving again how good of a player he is.
Oh yeah, and we have a winner, Elsa from Titan Sportswood in Oakdale, taking home that $7 line prize. Good job, Elsa.
Yeah, good job. Now we're working on this large M of $7. We got a few players, big time players, right out there. But I mean, Anthony Edwards, super talented, and can't wait to see where he progresses from. He ended up making the quote last night after the game, being like, "Well, if I don't win MVP this year, I'm for sure gonna win MVP next year." He literally made that quote.
But is he wrong?
I mean, he shows so many qualities of a just young, one of those next great shooting guards to come into the NBA. Like one of those Kobe Bryants, one of those Michael Jordans, one of those Dwayne Wade level shooting guards that just can score at will at any time.
But then like even if he's not like scoring at will, he's also like setting up the team for someone else to score.
Oh yeah, because he's getting blocks, he's getting steals, he's playing stellar defense.
He's going for the rebound. Like like he's
he's just a really, really solid player. And if you want to watch that solid player take the court once again, we are playing the Warriors this Thursday. A little bit of a tougher game this Thursday, as the we're going up against the Warriors at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and then after that we have the Suns, don't we?
Do we have the Suns after that?
We got the Warriors to Suns.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. Oh, we got Steve over at our place on 3rd and Faribault taking home that $7 large M. Good job, Steve.
Wow, I'm glad that there's now multiple Steves, because it used to be, I used to see Steve Liss all the time out there, so he didn't have a Steve. And now he's got 2 of them.
Yeah, now he's got, that's Steve.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that $11 Musco prize. Good job, Loser Dave.
Yeah, and that was a game number 10. So we got one more thing to go over, and that's our charity spotlight. And our charity spotlight is VFW Post 1216 Austin. And their mission is to honor the dead by helping the living through veteran service, community service, national security, and a strong national defense.
Yeah, if you want to show a little love for that, for that charity, you can visit VFW Austin, who was first in PGL, and not so much anymore.
I'm gonna have to change that now. I didn't even think about that. But as you guys play these games of Jackpot Hunter, obviously this minor super available. That major, I was even wrong. It's at 54 balls or less.
Oh.
And so keep on playing, enjoying it, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you later, guys.
Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.